Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad. This is SuperCoach Pro. In today's video, I am doing the round 17 preview and just going to have a look at what I'm going to do with my vice captain option. This week, just going to say straight up, I'm definitely not using any trades. There's about 7 rounds to go. And I think I'll just keep those as injury trades. Play Waitman this week, unfortunately, because Norton is not in this week with his concussion rule. So that's unfortunate, but in Waitman's form, hopefully he plays okay. So obviously the green lights mean they are ready to go. So I've got no real issues here. I do know Newcomb has been omitted. McRae's on the extended bench. Coleman Jones will probably be like a loophole option for one of the last games of the week. I'll just do this live. I'll put Coleman Jones there, and I can sort of, if Waitman is having an absolute spud of a game, I can trade out Jones to a player. So I do like the late game for Richmond. And the thoughts there is if I go by filter and hypothetically if Waitman gets injured or something, I might bring in a Darling type who plays on the Monday, which is actually perfect. I prefer to play him over a Mason Wood. But yeah, I can't really run the risk with the Mason Wood as he plays before the Bulldogs game there. So what I will do is watch half of that game and then see what Waitman's on Footy Fan to see his live score. And then I'll follow through there and see if it's worth trading out CCJ to Darling. Vice captain and captain options, I think we've got a lot of good options this week. You could probably go Maxi Gawn as VC. I know he hasn't done well. Lately, but I think he's a good VC option. Parrish would be an excellent VC option, obviously. Dangerfield would be a good VC, but I'm not sure if people should be getting sucked into the hype. You're chasing points now because it's probably his highest score of the year. However, I do think he'll probably average about 100 to 110 at max. But yeah, just with Jeremy Cameron going down too, it might mean Danger plays a bit more forward in the next month. So hopefully for non-owners that can't reach him, he doesn't kill us. So VC, you might be able to VC Tom Mitchell, but I probably don't like it. But in saying that, Fremantle don't got a lot of good midfielders, so it might be a sneaky VC. Captain options, if you got Lyons or Steele, I like that. I don't like Neil this week. I think Neil, coming off injury, is a bit proppy. You could go Josh Kelly on the Gold Coast game, not a bad C option. And then Mr. Reliable, Jackson McRae, I think is probably the most reliable captain because you know he's never really going to go under the ton. Grundy against Nankervis is something I'm looking at, but Nankervis has been named, so I'm not sure what I'll do. It is only Thursday night. I might wait till Friday at 5 p.m. when the team's actually dropped to see if there's any supporting ruckman for Richmond. And obviously, I probably wouldn't take any C's from Zeeble or Hall in that game, or Nat Nui or a Goldstein type. So, yeah, nice and quick video. Just to note, there is no need to trade this week, especially because a lot of high-owned players like Tex Walker and Heppel aren't playing this week. So, it means a lot of people will be fielding rookies. So, I feel like you can sort of play a rookie this week because a lot of teams will have a rookie cover. So, but people that don't have good depth on their bench, though, and they're relying on Newcomb, now Heppel's out, they might get a donut. So I don't think it's a week we need to worry about bringing in primos and burning trades. Walker's out, obviously. No other big ones here. Brockman, if you held on to him, he's surprisingly be named. Nothing in that game. Zach Williams, if you've still got this peanut, he's probably been burnt you so many times, he's been named. He's probably got a better role now that he's now in the back line, and with Doherty going down, he's probably not a bad steal, but I just think he's going to miss too many games here and there back in the season. And obviously Cameron, I think that affects Dangerfield going forward. Madden's been named, so you're lucky if you've got him, but Briggs hasn't been named. I had a look just before. Not too much more. I reckon Hogan, hopefully he might be a sneaky 300k forward we could look at if you want someone to downgrade to. If you can get over his injuries, he might not be a bad selection if you've got spare trades. I wouldn't look at a pod like Hugh Greenwood. I know people have mentioned him, but I just don't like him as a player in Supercoach. I don't know how to say his name, but he's getting his debut. He's the number 1 pick for the Doggies. He's a key forward though, so he might have really bad games, and then once Norton comes back in, he might actually get dropped. So I don't like bringing in a rookie off the first game. I wouldn't do it with him unless you're absolute desperate. And look, as a Tigers supporter, it's that extended bench. It could be anyone. Like, there's no one clearly that I'd have in that side. But McRae, hopefully he gets actually named. He's not an extended bench. Just looking down, nothing too much more to note. Unfortunate for I think Spills brought in this guy Eddie Ford, and he had his debut jumper come out and all that, and he's been dropped. So Spills will be annoyed about that. But yeah, that's just Supercoach luck sometimes, unfortunately. Anyway, that's my side going into the rounds. Should probably do a proper VC just so you guys know what I'm going to run with. Now that I can see my emergencies, I'm probably going to go... Oh, man. It's on the spot. I might just VC Laird. I think I'm more confident in that. And then Captain McRae, I think is what I'm going to do. Anyway, if you have any trade plans, leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them and give my opinion on what you should do or what you shouldn't do. Anyway, hopefully you guys score well. Don't worry about your projected. It's never really how it is anyway. Like, you can get a 2-6 even if this says 2-3. So no stressing about those. They mean bugger all in my opinion. All right, peace out, guys. Catch you on the next.